Hey.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey guys, how are you?
Good. Good to see you all.
You
Happy
too.
Sunday.
Happy Sunday. Welcome to episode 4 of Chill. We're just talking. It's me, Nikki P here. We got Fee, we got Mia, and we're back at it. We appreciate all the love and support we've had so far. It's been a good time. How y'all doing?
I'm doing good. It's been a little while. It was a lot going on in between our last show, but I'm doing well.
Yes, you were on vacay. You celebrated a birthday since you were last here.
Yeah, I'm 25 all over again.
All over again. Yes.
For the next 5 years. Claiming
25 never looks so good, girl.
I know that.
How y'all doing? I missed y'all.
I know.
I feel like it's been forever since I've been on y'all.
I know, it's been a little minute. We still missing too. Shout out to Tina B and Sean C. We love and miss you guys. Shout out to YouTube and StreamYard and all the support we have out there. Shout out to Lulla's, our Lulla's Facebook page. We got all our folks on there watching us.
We have so much support on that Facebook page.
We really do.
Yeah, it just kind of blows my mind that everybody that comments daily, the posts, the memes, the jokes. So I'm just really kind of like proud that we have that.
I know. It's been fun.
Yeah, there's a lot of jokesters on here. Get us through our day because I know I'll be cracking up.
Me too. You know what's funny is your mother be posting on there a lot.
I know. Why is my mother and father in that group? I'm the only one with my mother and father in there acting up. My father just commenting.
He comments on everything. Like,
be all in the story.
The best. So.
All right, so should we get to it for Sunday?
Yeah, let's get to it.
We're going to do our quick run the world recap. Shout out to Chauncey.
I know, right? Look at her. She
doing stuff the way she did.
So we got a recap of episode 6 and 7, which, I enjoyed the episodes.
It gives me high blood pressure.
I know, you get all worked up, right?
Yeah, it just gives me high blood pressure. But I just feel like it's something that we could all definitely relate to when it comes to like the trials and tribulations of their relationship and the different stages that they are right now.
Right.
Everybody's going through something right now.
Mm-hmm. So, and they all got the same therapist. Did you realize that? Imagine if we all had the same therapist.
Man, that probably take a lot of vacations. Specifically, man.
First of all, she be making a lot of money off us. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I'm gonna come 3 times this week, Doc. I'll be there. You
But how do they not know that they're seeing the same therapist? That's what I don't understand.
Like, I think they do.
They do?
Yeah, because it was, I'm so bad with the names. That's what Chauncey be good with the names.
Yeah.
I want to say it's Renee. I know her real name is Brescia Webb, but I think Renee had the one who's getting a divorce.
Oh yeah.
I think she had the therapist first, and she recommended her to everybody else, if I remember correctly.
She definitely needed. She a kook.
She is all over the place. I know she filled with emotions going through her divorce, and she got a lot on her plate.
A lot of people been going to therapy now. Therapy is the new thing, huh?
I mean, I recommend it. I still got to make my appointment. Don't hold me, but I'm not opposed. I feel like we all can benefit from it.
It's good to talk to somebody that's unbiased, that has a PhD, because,
right.
Sometimes, you go to your friends or family and they can give you uneducated advice just off their experience, or it is not really what you need.
Right.
So it's good that they're showing that, Black women are going to see a therapist.
To see a therapist, yes, exactly. And I like how it's going back and forth between their friendship, like over a decade ago, and to how they are now. And what's the one name that's getting married? Don't Chauncey probably like, y'all bitches don't know nobody's name on this.
I'm about to say, I ain't no good. I don't know.
But the one that's getting married always felt like she had to like.
Whitney.
Yes, Whitney. She had to like tone herself down around the other girls, or Renee especially, because they always seem to be having like a little back and forth. They've had issues that stem from the past.
But they definitely had like a colorism issue.
Yes. Yes.
You notice that?
Mm-hmm. I definitely noticed that. They're like, well, we need all the attention because she light skinned or whatever. And she's like, well, look, I didn't even dress cute tonight. I don't want the guys to come up to me.
Renee went off automatically. Like, we don't need your help. I'm like,
yes. So they got a little tension there that's been brewing for some time, which I maybe
that's
is
funny because that's been like my life with my best friends being all light skinned like y'all. My little light skinned always out the No. We didn't go through that, but other people tried to get us to go through that.
Yeah, they did.
They definitely did.
Falling for that at all.
Never. We'd be ready to curse somebody out, okay?
Let me say something. When I get married,
because it's gonna happen now.
My wedding party is trying to, or is making a fuss about anything mine, I'm kicking them out. There's no second, third. There's no conversations. I'm saying it now, live.
No time for it. Yes, because it can get crazy.
Okay.
And you see how they were acting at the dress fitting. Renee wanted to split, and they were just having their own issues during this time. Even though Whitney, she got all that stress going on too with her fiance and her little cheating situation. So she already feeling super uncomfortable.
But if you want to take an opportunity to show up your soon-to-be ex-husband or whatever, don't do it at the expense of my wedding. Do it on your own time.
Exactly.
That was real selfish.
Asking for +1s and getting rid of him, and he's in the wedding. She's like, he cannot be disinvited. He's a groomsman.
Right.
Like, come on, that was super selfish. Yeah, so.
I just can't.
It's definitely been giving me anxiety too, these last 2 episodes.
Do you think Whitney should tell her fiance about her cheating?
I think she's going to. Well, the way the episode ended, she went back to the house and it was like to be continued after talking to the other girl. Sorry. The other one with the boyfriend, the professor.
Right.
She went talking to her.
Do you think she should tell her?
I'm on the fence about it. I'm gonna say
no. I'm gonna say no.
She got to just hold that if she can be strong enough to keep it to herself, but it's like physically making her sick.
She can though. I don't think she can keep it to herself. It's eating her up.
It's eating her up. Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna. I don't know. I just think that maybe she's not really ready for the marriage because it's gonna set them back. It's gonna.
What if she wouldn't even want to get married anymore? What happened?
Yeah, right. Then she'd be able to be free and do what she really want to do with her life.
Do you think she really wants to be free, or she just messed up and now she knows?
She just don't know nothing about it, so she want to try it. She's very curious.
Yeah, that's what I think. She's been with him all throughout college. She never really had a chance to really date or explore that type of life, or even herself. So now she had a little splurge. She got a taste of it.
Right.
At the wrong time.
Wrong time.
And the grass is not always greener. I guess she seen that because she was like, "Oh boy, is trying to chase her down." She like, this is not that.
But
I guess that didn't light her fire like she thought it was.
Did her friend slept with that guy too?
Yeah.
Back in the day. Yeah.
She didn't even care. She didn't care about her fiance. She was out
like known for being like a little hot in the streets. He a little thotty body.
Yeah.
Everybody's been with him.
Well,
yeah.
What about I think what's her name? Is it Ella? Ella is the bald-headed one, right?
Yes.
Oh God, a bald-headed one.
Oh yes, with the blonde.
She is bald-headed.
Okay, me and my dad. The one with the
with the shortcut.
She's wearing it. It's short, right?
But she broke friend code, right? Didn't she break friend code by spilling that tea to her with her job?
Yeah.
Wow.
I just hope it was worth
How
it.
did that benefit her friend in any way? I don't
Right.
I hope it was worth it because she lost that.
She lost it.
That girl's gonna sabotage her every chance she get.
She made that clear.
She was like, just
know when you create enemies, you gotta watch your back now.
Big facts.
You gotta take what comes with all of that shit that you do.
Mm-hmm. And Renee quitting her job after they went and give her that account. I felt that. Did you see that her friend jumped up with her like,
yeah,
this is a mic drop. You don't see it, but
the mic drop.
I was
like,
hey,
you could do without that. You could embarrass us.
Yes, so I mean, yes, hey Nick J. I know she was ready to take her input.
Hey.
Yes, she definitely put her friend in a terrible position.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that was funny though. That was funny. The whole she stood up, she was pissed off. She couldn't help but to curse when she was having that meeting with the directors or whatever.
Right. But I feel her like she brought that big account to the table and they want to give it to someone else and let her work with them because they don't think she can do it. But that's how they treat us.
Yeah, that's how jobs do us females.
Yeah.
You gotta really prove yourself these days, and then if you get the opportunity to,
Exactly.
now you hands up. Take all our hard work and honey, hand it off to somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no credit.
Yeah,
that happened a lot at work. They just take your email, copy paste, put it, send it like they did it. You didn't do this.
Yeah. Remember that happened to you at work? Like you put the whole idea together when you first started doing research, and somebody else stole it and tried to present it like it was theirs. But Mia called her right on out too. Mia would have pulled the Renee too.
Yeah. Some people they just can't take it. Some will let that go. Like, you know what, she got it, whatever. Like,
yes,
I'm just like, oh hell no, you got me messed up.
Nick J was asking, wasn't it for makeup? Yes, like an Urban Decay brand that she was bringing, to the job, and they want to give it to the little young white boy.
What does he know about makeup?
Exactly, Urban Decay.
Please.
He don't know anything about makeup. Yeah. So I
like that name.
Her being offended. I do like that makeup line too. I get certain things from them.
I like the bronzers.
Yeah. So I guess it's safe to say we done watched 7 episodes. It's watch worthy.
Okay. It goes by so fast. I feel like it's like 5 minutes.
I know. It's like less than 30 minutes. Because especially if I watch it on, it's on Stars, right? Stars app. It goes by so fast. Oh, cracking up when she quit her job. That was so funny. Hilarious. Because then she didn't think old girl was going to get up with her. She like, oh, wait, you are too? Wait, okay, we really doing this.
They were so confused.
You know, ain't no turning back once you wild out at work. That's it.
Yes.
You might as well keep it moving now.
And
tell your boss to go to hell, then you might as well just get up, pack your little bag in your plant, and get
they were yelling Black Lives Matter as they walked out.
What they should have done was, if they was gonna do it, you would do it. They should have knocked a chair over or something.
Word.
Come out of here. Knock the chair over.
Throw a chair at the CEO, like the last Diddy.
Push it to the glass and let it bounce back.
Once black girls start, they don't know how to stop. Really would have tore that damn place up.
Yeah,
Word would have been destroyed.
But why they always have a startled, confused look when we react? They all looking around like they didn't know what to do.
Nothing. They was not. He like, hold on. Let's just take a minute. But you wasn't trying to change your mind and give her the account.
Yeah, no.
But we'll see what happens.
The minute's over. I'm out of here. I'm quitting. Forget y'all.
But now she done quit her job. Hopefully she got something saved because her husband moved out and she was talking about buying him out of the condo. She gonna have some trouble on her hands.
She needs to slow down. She doing too much, too fast.
Yes. She's spiraling.
And she need to humble herself.
Yeah, I agree.
First of all, why? But I'm kind of going back. I know we're past this episode, but I go apartment hunting for him and like a terrible, look like the project or something.
Right? Had him right in the hood.
The audacity, like, can you imagine?
Do you think? I guess that's was safe to say that their marriage is done, or do you think they'll be leaving us with a little cliffhanger?
You're gonna go back to just everyday living after all of that stuff happened like that.
Right.
Picking up old stuff every day, fighting new fights about old things. All like some stuff you just got like.
She's gonna realize that the grass is not green on the other side, like most do. You know, thinking there's something out there better, and not to say that you can't find anything, but she's gonna end up. I think she's gonna end up missing them and going back.
Yeah, I think that may leave us, at the season finale, which I don't know how many episodes this is, because we're coming up to 8, so maybe 10. I don't know. Maybe they may leave us hanging. We don't know if Whitney gonna tell a fiance or anything. I feel like they.
My favorite is Maxine.
I know.
She is my favorite.
Maxine. She always Maxine. Yeah, she cracks me up on
I
that.
have to call her Maxine because she still act like her.
Mm-hmm. She's still act like Maxine. We love her. So that's our show. We appreciate the feedback. We're going to keep watching. Mm-hmm. We'll be back with the next recap. So should we get into it?
Trending topics.
So have y'all heard what's going on the past few weeks? We got another rest in peace, though.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to Suzanne Douglas, the legendary actress from Parenthood. When they see her, she died at the age of 64 on July 6th, which was shocking. I still haven't heard the cause of death.
I thought it was some cancer.
Did y'all know how she died? What happened to her?
I don't know if it is. I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, I thought I read it was from cancer.
Yeah, she was so good on Parenthood. She was an excellent actress. That was
everything she acted in
was good. I remember her in the Inkwell.
Yeah, wait, who's your mom? Lorenz Tate's mom, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Suzanne Douglas. And when I was looking it up, it said she was in How Stella Got Her Groove Back, but who was she? Was she the mom? No,
she was the mail lady. Wasn't she?
Oh, you remember that meeting?
When they went to the cookout in the backyard? When
that was her?
No, was she the sister?
No,
she was the sister.
She was the other sister. You're right. I forgot about that.
Damn,
how draw that blank? Yes, because it was Regina King and her. She was the bougie
again. I didn't see that movie in.
Yes. I had a major brain fart. Yeah, she was the other sister, the bougie pregnant sister.
Yeah.
Right. She always played like a bougie sister, or like a bougie, like the bougie person. Like,
right.
She did the bougie part real well.
She really does.
Yeah. That's sad. Yeah. She's still, all her pictures, she just looked really good. It's just, looks how deceiving. You never know what a person's going through.
So true. So, rest in peace to her. Prayers and condolences to her family. So there was another little tragedy, well, not a little, but big tragedy. The 10-year-old Harmony Chase, who played dead to survive after her parents were being killed. Well, being murdered. Sorry. Yeah, so I think that did happen in Texas. Harmony Chase, her mother and father were murdered in the house by another family member. That family member came in, murdered her parents. Harmony was shot in the arm and laid down and played dead. And her baby brother was also tossed to the side. And she sort of played dead, protected him and herself. And when the murderer left, she called her grandmother and called 911.
Yeah. Her sister was shot too.
Oh, yes. And her sister was shot too. Oh, my gosh. She is, her grandmother is calling her a hero, for staying there and protecting herself and her brother, and just had enough sense to play dead at 10. Oh, my gosh. That was so sad.
For the rest of her life.
Yes. She's going to need some serious therapy and grief counseling for sure. Reading that article, it reminded me of an episode of First 48, which was so similar, where a family member came in and shot everyone, and a child survived and was able to tell the story of who did it and everything. It was called Lester Street. And that put me on a 3-year hiatus from watching First 48 because it was so sad. I'm like, you know what? I can't.
48. I was just watching the ID channel earlier, and I'm like, this is one depressing ass channel. Everything is just so crazy. People are really wild.
Yes, people are.
You never know the shit that people are capable of.
Yeah.
That they do.
Like, what goes on in your mind for you just to kill people and kids? Like, you're killing kids. I don't understand. You're shooting kids. Not to say it's better, but like, what's going on in your mind for that?
I don't care.
Wow.
Yeah. So we're gonna be following up on that. It's always something. That was a sad situation. And else in trending news, Ice Cube is battling with Warner Brothers. I don't know if we're gonna get a Last Friday, sisters. I don't know if anybody's looking for one, but I am.
I'm always here.
I'm done with it. Unless Chris Tucker is in the next one, I don't want to see no more Mike Epps. I don't even know who the hell's
supposed to be. They've been working on it for over a decade.
I think all of them should be in it. Everybody from all of the Fridays should be in this. Like all of them. They should figure out how to get them all there.
Hey, right. The cast from the very first one, even what was her name? What was the sister that got that was messing with Debo? What was her?
Felicia.
I need to see Felicia too. So,
yeah,
I'm not watching.
Felicia doing, Mia? Huh? What you think Felicia doing? Felicia probably got her life together now.
She probably still looking a mess.
Still looking for a VCR out here.
Yeah, still looking for somebody to give her $5.
Yeah, bring them all back. I agree.
Yeah, I think all of them. That would be real dope. And I'll go to the movies to see that if everybody from all of the Fridays was in it.
But I don't know if we're going to.
Everybody can't be in it because.
It looks like Warner Brothers. They're not bending. They are not bending.
Ice Cube lawyer is going back with Warner Brothers. And Warner Brothers blaming Ice Cube, saying he got too much on his plate. He don't have time to focus on it. Ice Cube is saying Warner Brothers don't want to really give up control. He just wants to remove themselves from the project altogether.
He wants them to surrender the rights to his other movies too, like All About the Benjamins and Players Club. Like he just wants nothing to do with them. He better call Tyler Perry.
All right, go over there and record right in Atlanta in that Tyler Perry studio. Tyler Perry always coming to the rescue.
Something else. Call it next Saturday.
Tyler's gonna call him after all of that clears. I'm like, you always got a home here,
right?
I got some actors and everything for you.
When all those, this when we need our legal expert. Chauncey isn't here. When all this legal stuff come into play, it's like
you know all about it.
How do you bend? So I mean, she was married to Debo in real life. Who?
Who, Felicia?
Yeah, in the comments said she was married to Debo in real life.
That's Kane said that. How do you know that, Kane?
Well, thank you, Kane. Giving us some facts that we.
I'm about to Google that shit because I never do that.
I didn't know that either.
Somebody Google it. Debo really married to Felicia.
I had no idea.
Just like that.
He had to defend her after that. Like she don't really look like that, y'all. She look good. Don't talk about my wife.
Yeah, they need to bring everybody back, all of them, except for the people that passed away.
But Pop's not gonna be there.
I know, no Pops and no Debo.
Yeah, no Debo. I don't need to see what was his name.
The lady that pulled up. Remember the lady that pulled up when she took her braids off?
Oh yes, Andell.
Andell
from the Parkers and Moesha. Yes, she passed away too.
They can bring back that little guy. I don't know the actor. His wife's stuff all over the lawn.
See if they still married, or did he take her back? Because she definitely threw her stuff out the house.
He was scared. I would have kicked him.
How old were y'all kids when they first saw Friday?
First of all, my son was in here watching it over and over and over, just cracking up. Jalen, I'm like, you never seen that? He's like, no. I'm like, boy, that is a classic.
Let me tell you, Mikey is all about Friday, and they're always on. It's always on BET. But he been cracking up off Next Friday. He be in here cracking up. I'm like, should he not be watching this? But we were young. We were super young watching it too.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad movie for kids. I mean, a reverse movie, it's legal now. Just don't do it.
No movies was good compared to what's coming out now. Might as well let them
watch it. Still around. Go find the Stacks. I don't know. She gotta be. She definitely.
They have the stuff on TV now. You turn on BET, they hitting it from the back and everything on there. So you might as well just let the kids watch Friday.
The kids done seen worse than Friday. Okay.
The content is so inappropriate. That's why I'm glad. Like my kids, they don't even watch TV like that. They watch YouTube. It's corny YouTube. videos and cartoons.
Yes, to get the kids to
watch YouTube too, because there'd be all kind of stuff they can search on there too.
Yeah.
True. Internet, you can't really.
Mikey always be like, I'm not going on TikTok.com, Mom. I'm not on TikTok.com. I'm like,
okay, even my niece, she like, I can't go on TikTok. Then what about YouTube Kids? You far away on something to watch a video. They love them little TikTok, little short videos. Like,
it's crazy.
They really, really do.
So what about the Mary J. Blige documentary?
Yes.
I see that.
Yes. I mean, I see that, and I was super emotional.
Who cried?
Well, you know my crybaby self cried.
I knew you cried. That's why I asked.
Oh, yes, you got sexy too. Yes, Kane. We know you got to watch them kids.
Okay. Kids be in there entering their age like they 23, watching everything.
Right?
Watching Netflix. Yes, the Mary doc was awesome. Super emotional, but it was so amazing. I loved it.
Mary is so dope.
I loved it. It was so dope. And I mean, I with Mia, when you and I were talking, I was like, it's one of our favorite Mary albums, but it was the most depressing time in her life. She put out her best music.
Yeah.
And every time she talked about it, she get emotional, she start crying. And even the people around her saying they was crying while they was writing it, crying while they were listening to it in the studio, like
right. Just going through all the emotions.
Yeah.
When that album came out though, we was kids loving it, learning all the words.
Learning all the words, singing our hearts out, okay?
I used to write it down.
We ain't know nothing about that life.
I used to write down all the
words. Was real advanced then. I still knew the words, singing it.
25 years ago.
We didn't even know what we were singing about. We
didn't know what we were singing. That is now. I sing my heart out there.
I mean, you understand it even more now that we have gotten older and been able to really appreciate it over the years.
I'm gonna have a memory.
Timeless album.
She said she made 13 albums. And all 13, that was her darkest,
right.
one.
I didn't know it was that many.
And how she got discovered, rest in peace, Andre Harrell. He pulling up in the projects and his Beamer and his flashy clothes, and she sang all of Anita Baker.
Yes.
All of Anita Baker music.
I wanted her to sing that, like, from back then.
Yes, right?
I hear that. Because I love
it. And I loved how they showed the clip, how she was able to perform with Anita Baker.
Yeah.
Later on, that was awesome too. Yeah, I know that. I was super emotional. I was.
In her relationship with KC being toxic, he just ran up on her, started beating her. What the hell wrong with him?
He was. That is, and that was around the time she writing his music, "Plead in Her Heart," and pleading her love to him. This whole album, everything. He was horrible, which I didn't realize that they were together for like 12 years.
Oh, they were?
I didn't know that. Yes, I did not know that. And they pulled up those old clips of how he like, no, we're not engaged. But I remember being super young, seeing them together performing, and she had that big ass diamond ring on. Oh, but he wasn't really trying to claim her publicly and just kicking her back in behind the scenes. He was horrible. And they were, abusing drugs and alcohol together. It was just toxic.
Doing that coke.
Yeah.
It was a toxic time.
That coke makes it violent. All right, so let's get into the main topic, girl code. So,
we need to get girl and male perspective. So we're gonna
absolutely
like friend code.
Oh, that was Mary's song.
It's clear that men and females, they think completely different about this. I think they live in a totally different way than we do.
The basic lady code. Do we follow this? Never hate on a woman you never met. Never date a friend's ex. Never reveal another female's secret. Never leave a drunk friend alone at a bar. Oh my gosh, we could talk about this one post all night. Never invite an enemy to a party. Never dine alone with a friend's boyfriend.
I
never dine alone with a friend's boyfriend.
I mean, we've been friends a long time.
I'm not going out to eat with you. For what?
But wait a minute. Let me just say that there are times like when you're close with like one of your friends, like sister, like me, like y'all. If y'all men call me and let's say they going through it with y'all and they boo-hooing and all type of stuff. This happened to me one time before. Somebody needed my advice. The man called me and here I am. I'm trying to mediate as always. I need to stop doing that. So I'm talking to him, and he's
Yeah,
like,
well.
tired out about how much he loved her. Next thing I know, we getting shot at.
Oh, Lord of mercy.
Literally, we were getting shot at. I was like,
No, get my damn drink out.
I'm like, this is a sign.
There you go.
Don't call me.
And that ain't a sign that I don't know what it is.
I will never forget that. I'm like, I jumped in the car, we pulled him off, and pull. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? I said, you know what? I'm done with this.
I mean, there's so many rules to girl code, and us being friends over 20 years, what can you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about? That is the real
It's
topic.
a real topic. You know, us being friends for over 20 years, you know, we sort of have a code of friendship, I would say.
Like, I would never date any of your exes ever. Like, things like that. I would never.
Don't go after guys that's already taken.
I mean, if they taken, then you can't go after them, right?
Right.
It be them doing it. It don't be them girls going after them. It be them. The girls make it easy. They make it clear that they with all of the, the foolery.
They with all the foolery.
Guys, they got to open up the door. They got to make it seem like that's something that they willing to do anyway. Because some guys will tell their girl right there, like, my girl right here, she see this. Next thing you know, you all in the gym.
So what happens if
girls pay more attention now?
What happens if you are interested in somebody that your friend dated, but they never had sex? They never had sex, but they were dating, or I guess they kissed, but never had sex. And you meet this person.
Discussion. People don't know how to be grown no more. Have a discussion. Like, some people just be like, nah, you talk to my peoples or whatever. Like, I'm good on you.
Right.
That's in the perfect world, right? In the realistic world, because everybody always want to judge something that they do in private. Like, they might kick it with them, sleep with them, be on the low with them, but they ain't gonna go public with them because they don't want, everybody to know that that's something that they would do or whatever. But
I guess that would be situational.
Yeah.
If somebody may feel a way, it depends on how strict you follow this girl code. Like, I dated him before, even if we never had sex, he was my boo. I don't want you to date him. I mean, that's a bit extreme.
What would you do in that case? Now, if they said, listen,
Exactly.
I don't want you to date this person. Like, I don't want you to talk to him now. I'm gonna feel some whole type of way. Like, nah, that's crazy. Like, what would you do then? Like, would you just say, okay, I won't, and back off, and that be that?
My thing is, I think people are territorial, but it's the difference between friends and associations and acquaintances. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a difference in that. And just because we cool and I know you, like, you're not really my friend like that. I don't owe you shit. So I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, well, you talk to him. I'm never that thirsty, but I don't owe you anything. Like, I'm not doing it.
Right. Exactly.
I don't have to owe you anything. Like, we cool, but we ain't friends like that. But they may consider you that. They want to call you that just because of that situation. Like,
exactly. Like, you trying to? I thought we were friends. Like, no, we are acquaintances. I know you in passing. We don't get down like that.
Yeah.
Don't hold me to that, okay? Like a social circle. Like, if we in a social circle and we just happen to know the same people, and you was talking to somebody that I'm talking to now, hey, team.
This is so ratchet for me. This is so ratchet, but I was not gonna miss this shit.
I know.
Hi, guys.
You here? We here, child. But yeah, I was saying social circles. If we just run in the same circle, we're not friends. We don't really hang outside of if we meet at a bar every week or every couple weeks.
Yeah.
So what if you're married, right? So what if you're married and a friend of yours, may come across somebody that you may have dated in the past or whatever, and they're feeling each other, like really feeling each other, but you're married. Do you have a right to really be in your feelings about that? Because you found your happily ever after, or should you like not say anything, or is that you think your husband would be mad if you found out that you mad because your friend is dating, somebody you dated? How does that go?
Yes, that's a good one. How would you feel? Personally,
I just think it's the person, honestly.
Yeah, I think it would come down to who the person is. Maybe again, situational. But if you're married, who really cares?
Yeah, let's say you have a falling out with your friend, right? And then your husband or wife overhear you going at it, that's gonna start a problem in your marriage.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Why are you even?
Like, why are you worried about the next person?
That's over and done with. Why you care?
Right. Very true. Very,
Right.
very true.
That part.
So what if you seen like one of your friends' significant others outside cheating on a date? Would you say something?
I'm minding my business.
Yeah, that's another one. I don't. That was another. We got to a heated talk about that when we was going over this. Do
For
you
real, 'cause
tell
you know-
if you see your friend's significant other out? Do you tell?
Or what would you do? Because even
Right.
if you don't tell, are you going to say something to them, like kind of like defend your friend, even though they're like, or you just going to act like you ain't seen it at all? Period.
No, I'm gonna walk past and be like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, I'm gonna let. I see you. We see each other. We see each other. Okay.
You see, I got some friends that'll walk right up to them and be like, "What up?" And just mess up this whole night. And I got some friends that say nothing at all.
It depends on who it is. Honestly, if it's one of y'all, I'm saying something. I don't care.
Period.
You know I wouldn't lie.
Exactly. It depends on the person. There's a lot of people I would mind my business because I don't want to be in the middle of nobody's shit.
Right. And I think that's where it really come down to the code, because I'm not telling everybody, but like you said, if it's one of us, I'm gonna give you the heads up. But I think even then it may come down to the person, because if you know that person gonna find out that news and maybe in jail because of their reaction. How would you feel about that?
Exactly.
Like how crazy it could get in that house.
End up coming out of you telling them about it, like, because what's good gonna come out of it. They're gonna be hurt. You know what I'm saying? You causing a big problem. Or maybe because some people be in their open relationships and the girl already know that he out with somebody, and now you all up in the middle of it acting like it's such a big deal, blowing something up when you could really have just been minding your business.
Well, y'all already know. I told y'all the story. Somebody died behind that. Wow. Somebody tried to tell her man some chick was all up in her man's face, and she left out the house and she got into a car accident before even getting there.
See, now that is a tragedy.
Those are unfortunate circumstances, but that can happen behind anything. I really don't kind of feel like.
Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is your timing right as a friend to tell somebody that you saw their person out there cheating? Like, what time of the day is it? What are they? Are they already dealing with something? Do you know how your friend may react? Is it worth telling your friend to get that reaction?
Right. Yeah, that's why I said it. It depends on
myself. I would mind my business.
If you have a friend that wows out, like myself, would you tell me?
See, that
but I would tell you. I would absolutely tell you.
But you
can't let you make a fool out of yourself. I can't. I can't do it.
Situation. You wouldn't tell me. You wouldn't just call me and tell me, because I might just end up in jail. Now,
I would tell you in a certain situation. I wouldn't just call you.
Especially if I know that you're all in love with this person and they is just living a whole different type of life and you have no idea. And I see it on a regular, because you know what? If you find out later that this person be around me and they with this other person and I'm just chilling and you're gonna be mad at me eventually, and then we're gonna have a problem. And I'm still bad.
Another question is it worth it? Because is that friend gonna leave that person? Or she gonna stay with him?
9 times out of 10 they stay their ass right there too.
Exactly. They usually end up staying. But I think
and then you and them stop being friends now. Now y'all friendship so up. It's over.
It ends up being a person who chose fault. They always end up being the blame for that situation, period.
And then you can't really maybe come around anymore. If they're gonna end up staying together, it'll make it awkward for you. That all plays a part in it too.
So the question is, some people don't even think all that out. So is it worth it? Because somebody don't be like, hey, I saw your people cheating and the relationship is done. That don't happen.
Yeah.
Especially when you got a lot invested, when y'all love each other, you just going to just get up and say, oh, well, my friend said that she saw you cheating, so it's over. No.
Right.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
It's a lot of instances where you should mind your business, because you always end up saying, like, I should have just minded my damn business. You know how many times I said that to myself? about situations like I should have just minded my damn business. Like, why I had to be the one to see this shit?
Or what if you never tell and then the friend finds out that you knew the whole time? Then the friend
would. That's what I'm saying. Like, what do you do with that?
What do you do with that?
You just deal with it at that time.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Like, you have to understand, I was in a tough situation and I couldn't really share that info with you.
Nah, they hurt. You know when you hurt, you
want to be bad all around. No way around it.
All you have to say is this: what's done in the dark comes to light.
Always.
I knew it was going to come to light at some point, so it wasn't no need for me to say anything.
Right. So, it doesn't come to me. You're going to find out.
I feel like timing.
They're gonna call you a bad friend after that.
I don't care. All I care about is y'all anyway. So I'm just
I feel like timing is everything. Also, both friends need to know each other. You feel what I'm saying? Both friends need to know each other. Like, I know my motherfucking Lellas. You understand what I'm saying? So if y'all came to me or I came to y'all or y'all says, I know not to say, well, Mia told me this. Well, Nikki told me this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know to keep that shit between us. Especially if you said, yo, he saw me at the club. So don't even, all right. So now that's a code between us. Like, my friend want me, but I'm going to keep my mouth shut because I'm not even going to let this nigga know I know.
But you know what a lot of niggas do? They'll go home and tell them, like, yo, I seen Mia at the bar tonight. And be like, oh, so you seen so-and-so at the bar, and then you all confused because you don't know if he told on himself or not. Like, damn, I didn't see him or whatever. A lot of times that happened too. Like, they go home and tell him, like, I seen your friend at the bar tonight, knowing damn well he was doing something he ain't had no business doing. And now you don't know if you should tell or not because it's like, did he try to spark up a conversation? Know if I told or not?
The guys in the pit making it seem like that is Tina.
If real quick, if my friend can hold water, I'ma tell her. If she can't hold water, I'm not telling her.
Yeah.
Well, I want to know, and I'm telling y'all. God damn it. Period.
I want to know too.
And I'm telling.
I want to know too. I always want to know.
Everybody want to know. That's the thing. Like, everybody. Well, some people really don't want to know because they don't want their household to fall.
Yeah, I want to know.
But you need to know. It's too many diseases and stuff out here for your man to be out here running rogue.
Yeah, we too.
Okay.
We ain't in high school no more.
And vice versa.
Because they don't just be doing that. They be out there paying bills and everything. I want to know. You better tell me.
Listen.
Check that cash out.
We don't want to know. We are saying we want to know. And we would deal with it accordingly. We would deal with it accordingly.
Why do you feel like females don't really want to know? Like, why does Smart feel like
that? Why does he feel like we don't want to know?
Wait, you see Tina wine bottle?
Wait, I didn't see
it. Real quick, let me do a disclaimer. My internet is down, guys, so I am outside because I wanted to be with the Lullas tonight. So I look crazy as hell for the first time on camera, and I just grabbed what I could grab. So I grabbed the whole damn bottle.
That's what I'm talking about, boo.
We know. We wanted you here too, sis.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Well, we'll deal with the hurt. We know that. That's no question. Spank.
Like
I'd rather know. It's better to know than not know. Like, I don't know. I feel like I want to know.
You know how people say you searching for something. When you find it, can you handle the shit that you find? Mm-hmm. That's probably what he is referring to.
Yeah, that's probably what he means.
Because everybody want to know the truth, but can you handle the truth?
And I guess that's when it comes down to what friend. But I know my friends, y'all and my close friends would want to know. And I know my close friends know that I would want to know. And they know I ain't going to go to jail.
Yeah.
Bail money
for everybody.
Yeah,
I'm prepared for what you might do when I tell you.
Right, exactly. You already prepared for, you know how we would handle a situation as far as us or whatever.
Y'all know,
but you know what? Every female takes different kind of information from people because they feel like sometimes a female could be hating. She could be lying and just telling you something like that really wasn't happening. Because you know, guys, they talk to females all the time. Like they just could be having a cordial conversation talking about some regular, and she could just tell you like, "Yo, he was all up in so and so face or whatever," and she really hating.
Right.
And you just now you don't even know what to believe, and now you questioning your man because some girl came to you and told you that she done seen him talking. You know what I'm saying? So it's really like you can't really like it's really got to be your friend, your sister. I don't see no female really not saying nothing, But just a female that you know, you really just go and mind your business because you don't really know they setup or what they got going on. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to put yourself in the middle of some information or somebody's business that you don't even know nothing about anyway, because they're not really your peoples like that.
Oh my
really
God. Go on my phone, you may see your mother picture.
Hey, yo, Kane, don't make me. I know where you live at. I know where you live at, bro.
He out here wilding. But yeah, that's what it comes back
Y'all ain't
down
got to.
Is it
Y'all
a
ain't
friend
got
or
to.
not?
Y'all ain't got to tell me shit. Just call me. Tell me to pull up.
We already know. We already know how to handle
I'm
each
at,
other.
I'm
So.
at this event. Pull up. Wear this dress nice. Da 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 da. I'ma come in there, and I said, you ain't tell me shit. I just pulled up.
Exactly. That's all I want. Once you see it in the act, just text me and let me pull up and see it for myself. Now you ain't, you know what I'm saying? That'll just kill a whole lot of everything.
That'll kill a lot.
You know
that will definitely kill a lot.
What about if somebody man was in your inbox? Like, would you tell them like, yo, your man been inboxing me? Somebody you know, or a coworker, or somebody, not a friend, but just somebody you know, like
an acquaintance.
Yeah, like an acquaintance.
And
he just like, yo, you look beautiful, sis. You look good, girl.
I don't give a damn about an acquaintance.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're not my motherfucking friend. I don't give a fuck about you.
I'm ignoring those. I would ignore those inboxes anyway.
I've seen that at work. I just sit back and watch the show. They be going at. I'm like,
What about friends being in the DMs?
Yeah, like the friends, men being in like the DM, like amongst coworkers.
Yeah. Like, or commenting on your pictures or whatever, like, because men can make it real uncomfortable. You put a picture on your story, they up under there like, oh God, you a goddess. Hold up. I know your girl.
Is that inappropriate? Is that inappropriate for your man to be commenting on another woman's picture? Like it?
Yeah.
Pretty, hey, beautiful. Like, oh, that's just my friend. She looked nice today.
Then you could like the picture. I don't trip off likes.
Yeah, but comments
maybe taking it
too far.
Comment you won't be commenting any other time. But that whole social media is a whole nother comment.
But you know how Facebook, remember it used to be like, oh, your man done liked so-and-so picture. Facebook used to be telling on everybody. It'd be everything. Like, it'll just, you be minding your business, and Facebook will make sure you seen that your man done like somebody's pictures. Like, look what he did earlier. He on somebody's post, girl. You
yes,
go check him out.
What
your man loving all these pictures.
What code does that fall under?
I guess social media code.
Yeah, social media code.
Social media is a world in itself. So don't be loving and liking my friend pictures.
I just think it's inappropriate. And when you start to notice that one of your friends' men is always liking your stuff, always.
I guess it comes back down to who the friend is too, because
it would make me be uncomfortable to be around them like that.
Right.
And I actually had a situation like that where I really chose to kind of fall back and remove myself because I noticed that one of my friends' guys was always like commenting it was too much.
It was too much, made you uncomfortable.
It make you feel uncomfortable. Maybe he may not even be on it like that, but it's just inappropriate, you know what I mean? And then you just like, nah, like chill. Don't be liking my pictures.
Yeah, you could tell.
You might have my friend looking at me crazy, thinking that I like the fact that he loving my pictures or something.
I'm not saying shit. I'ma just remove myself. There's certain situations that you as
he said if he in your DM, then you have a problem.
There's shit that you as a person can handle on your own. There's shit that you can shut down as a person on your own.
Right.
You don't gotta. Everybody don't.
Yeah,
gotta
that's right.
Everything. That friend don't gotta know everything. If you got a friend and a man is liking your picture too much, unfucking friend them on Facebook.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then once they get in the DMs, that's too much when they get in the DMs because then they trying to really be private, you know? When they take it past the like and the love.
Straight up disrespectful. Like, why the fuck
right.
you in my DM? I've been there, I've done that shit. I ain't even had to say nothing. I said, let me show you this. And I went like that.
Yeah.
That block button is strong, boy.
And I went straight to her. I want the motherfucker first. Like, if you do this shit one more time, I'm gonna tell him.
Then they really gonna stop. They look, oh no. Don't tell her. Oh my girl.
Then they in trouble. Then you to blame again. So it's always the somebody's fault.
Yeah.
The messenger.
It's never the person that's responsible for it. It's never their fault.
But you know, them type of dudes that then try to get you to stop being friends with that girl just to keep.
He said, "I like my white friend picture. She don't think it's a problem." And that's what I was saying. Like if Flex like y'all pictures all the time, he like all my friends' pictures. I love my friends' pictures. I don't feel no way about that.
Right. It's different though.
Yeah, like he's different. It's always different when it's like family. When your friend's husband, that's family. That's not even like just somebody's husband in my DM, like or liking my stuff that I don't. You know, I might be she could be my coworker, like or somebody, and her husband is just like loving all my pictures, and I'm coming to work like this is so weird. And I don't even know how to like. You know what I mean? Because
how you handle it, right?
Exactly. I don't know him like that, but I know my friend's husbands. I know what his like. He ain't coming like that at all. Period. But so somebody else's husband, I don't know.
Those situations, we just mind our business, like Tina said.
When you be getting a side eye, you walking to work and she looking at you. You say good morning. She's like,
yeah. Like, what if she go to his phone and found out he been loving all your pictures? Because you know how in the inbox we lit all up.
Yeah,
you might
like coming to you at work.
You need to take that shit up with him because I wish you would come to me with that motherfucking shit. Not you, and just in general. Don't come to me with that bullshit. Don't come.
Exactly.
Did you see me respond? No. So get the fuck out my face.
Big facts. But those little things can turn into, arguments. Social media has ruined a lot of relationships.
Yeah, but why do you gotta like and comment? I mean, why you gotta comment though? Like with all of the heart eyes and all of that. Like for what?
Yeah, that's creepy. Now you
gotta
just be
like the picture, keep moving. You got a girl, bro. What are you doing? You bugging.
That's an extra step. It's an extra.
That's an extra step. Exactly.
Like liking it is different. That's what people post pictures for likes. Like But all of that, woo, like I got somebody on my Facebook. I post a picture in the morning, and every day he be like, "Good morning, beautiful," with a flower and all this. It's like every day. It's Sunday, Monday, like Sunday to Sunday. It's every day. He never says anything to me or anything, but under everything I post, it's like, "Good morning, beautiful." I could post a meme or whatever. He under there like, "Good morning." Like if his wife was to see he doing that, like, whoop, and I don't pay him no damn mind ever, but she might feel some type of way he doing that.
You gotta pull a Tina. You gotta say, if you do that one more time, I'm telling, and then he'll stop.
And then the wife will be in your inbox. Why is my man messaging you? Ask your man.
Right. So, but if somebody is doing that and you're uncomfortable and you wouldn't like it done to you, unfollow him.
Yep, that's all.
Ain't nobody doing nothing on my page that I can control it all. You can always control everything that people do to you on your page and wall and in your inbox and stuff. Right? It's up to you to just to ignore it because social media give you every way to do some private sneaky shit. Be all of it. You got a private message. You got a vanish mode. You got all this other craziness. Side boxes.
Vanish mode.
Why I got all of that anyway?
But change
social media don't distinguish my friendship. So if I fucking delete you, I fucking delete you. Like, so what?
Right.
Nah. No, that means that your whole friendship over. If you delete me, then that means you don't like me no more and you don't want to be my friend. So you don't fuck with me no more. That's it. Period. People take that shit all the way to heart. Like,
they definitely
do. Just delete it though. What I do to you? Why you delete me?
I laugh when somebody delete me.
I don't even know. I don't know when somebody does it or not. I don't care to find out either. So.
You never know until you see like they might have liked something and you probably check like the likes or something and you like you'll be able to tell after a while that somebody deleted you that you know was your friend.
Two people that I
just be like, oh word, that's how you feel.
They deleted me. Maybe they deleted me because I post too much. Maybe they deleted me. It's not necessarily just you. Like, you promote too much. I deleted you. I deleted people because they promote too much. I'm still cool with them.
I definitely have too.
I
agree, Tina.
Because I was tired of seeing their picture, and that could be why you got to delete them.
But you can unfollow people without deleting them when you don't want to see a bunch of that bullshit that they post. Instead of just actually kicking them off, you could just unfollow them, and then you don't got to worry about none of that.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
and you can't always take those.
Some people post is annoying, so I definitely kind of unfollow them. I ain't got time. I'm taking on my whole news feed.
Yeah, because I'm putting you on ghost for what? I'm putting you on ghost on ghost mode so you don't get mad that you thought I deleted you. No, I'm gonna fucking delete you.
But you know people feel away about that, Tina. The Flex page,
Yes, people
Flex's
feel away
Facebook
about
page
getting
got
deleted.
hacked a couple of
It is
years
not
ago,
my
and
job
everybody thought he
to
deleted
care.
them, and they were calling him and
Feel
texting him
away.
like, "You deleted me?
It's
Why
not
you
my
delete me
job
off
to care.
Facebook?"
It's
He
not
like, "I
my job
didn't.
to
My
care.
page got hacked."
Not my job to care. I deleted your ass because you was posting too damn much. I deleted your ass because you was a fucking atheist and I'm not. Couldn't stand see the post.
Let me tell you what happened to me today. So you know that Nick and Tina, you guys did the Pride show like a few weeks ago. So of course I promoted it. I just came back from Mexico, so I wasn't able to join. Somebody commented underneath my post, my promotion page, like, "Oh, I deleted it." They was like, "Oh, you promoting this? This is the devil. This is a sin before God. How could you support something like this?" And I'm looking. I really read it. Like, are you kidding me?
On Facebook?
Page.
On your Facebook page? They
My
did that?
Facebook page. Yep, right underneath my post. They had a huge long paragraph about it, just telling me how wrong I am for promoting Pride Month. I'm like,
and I would have been like, "Let thee who did sin without sin throw the first stone."
Throw the first stone, exactly.
I just deleted it.
And it was someone you knew, like person.
No. Because when I promote, it's
and it's like it becomes public. Yeah, right.
Yeah. So I don't respond to negativity at all. It takes a lot to get this type of energy out of me. So
yeah,
I just don't. I don't give it to them.
Especially on social media.
And social media give you like, I want to say like the balls you need to be even more ignorant, and then other people get to see it, and it's just like public ignorance.
I want people to see that side of you.
And that's really ignorant that you feel like you need to tell me that you feel the way about what I put on my page. Why you feel the way, then delete me and keep it moving? What the hell you got to tell me?
Right.
Right.
What do you think that's going to do? That's going to make me think about it or what? Like, I'm confused.
Definitely ain't make me care because I don't give two shits, probably, honestly.
I go on your page, take your picture.
People are weird as hell.
Super weird.
All right, we on top. Let's get back.
All right, so
so we got a next one. How do we feel about this rule? We come together, we leave together.
I feel everything about that rule.
Yes.
I feel everything about that rule. You know what?
It's like, nah, let me stop.
Yeah, I feel like if we go out and you might want to leave before me or whatever, then you want to leave before me, and we should have that conversation. A lot of times the people I go out with, they want to leave. Like if they tell me they ready to go, I'm leaving too. I'm not just gonna stay there.
Yeah.
I don't really do that. I leave.
But what about when you have that friend? Like, what about when you had that friend that's like entertaining a lot of guys at the bar that night? You know what I'm saying? And you ready to go because it's late, but they don't want to leave because they want to stay and keep talking to this guy. So now you got to sit here with them, pissed off because you don't want to leave them because of course anything can happen to them, but they're not thinking about you at all.
Yeah, they would call you a hater or a cop blocker, but we don't know this dude. We're protective friends. That's one thing we are. We are super protective. Like I'm not leaving you at this bar with this dude.
Kanika.
Yes.
What's that post you put? Because that is fucking me.
Which one?
I drive my own self. I don't ride with no fucking body.
Oh yeah. Like, I drive my own car because I might have a mood swing.
Oh yes.
We ready to go, like. And I know a lot of people that be ready to go. As soon as we get there, that just ain't their vibe. They should have never even came out in the first place. Like, or what about the people that's buzzkills? Like, we all having a good time, and this person sitting there, they don't want to be there. I would prefer them to have their own car, and they go home. Like, I'm not going home just because you got a little attitude and you don't want to be there no more. Like, no.
See, because here's the thing: when you travel together, there's that friend that think, okay, well, I didn't drive, so I could get drunk. Nah, motherfucker, you about to drive, so you can take responsibility for yourself, so you can monitor what you fucking drinking. Now it's different if you did get drunk, you did drive your own car. I gotta hold you down. But if I left you and you were sober,
you on your own.
But what if you drove separately? But what if you still drove separately, and you know what I'm saying? You decide to meet up at a certain time. You guys met up, and you're in a spot or whatever the case may be, and like I said, and a friend is there. You know she's drinking a lot and things like that, but she don't want to leave. But you kind of like apprehensive about leaving her. You drove separately, It's not even that she's riding with you.
No, if she's drunk, if I notice that my friend is drunk and we drove separately, we're leaving. Bitch, we leaving. I'm gonna call somebody to get this car while you get in my car, or I'm gonna get somebody to drive my car while I drive your car. You gonna leave when I fucking leave. If I see that you're drunk, you don't have a decision to make. You can't.
Right, I'm dragging you out of there.
Yeah, we leaving.
We out.
So what if she's not really drunk though, but she's like, she just met a guy in a bar and he, you know what I'm saying, and she's talking to him and it's late, you ready to go. But you
I'm not a cock blocker. If you want to sit there and talk to a nigga that you just met, or you want to sit there and talk to a nigga, cause see, some friends funny like that too. They know that they going out with you. They gonna tell that nigga to come. They do that shit too.
Yeah, that's true.
They do that.
Yeah, turn it into, it's supposed to be a girl's night and turn it into a guy's
But what
night.
about for safety reasons though? What about for safety reasons? It's not about cock blocking. It's got to slip something in her drink. She there by herself now. She was with her girl who of course would watch out for her, but now she there by herself.
Mia,
I don't think that your friend should even be putting you in them. You gotta look at that shit in two different ways.
I'm just throwing out different scenarios.
No, I get it.
Don't call me.
Yeah, but I feel like y'all have a conversation. If she feel like she want to stay and like y'all talk about that, and then I'll make a decision if I feel like you good or not. Like then I'll leave because I know my friend and I know if you gonna be good or not. You know what I'm saying? If I'm asking you questions like where you know him from, or like who is this, and you giving me answers that I feel like it's just not good. Then I'm not gonna leave you.
Want me a drink?
I ain't gonna leave you. But if you make it sense and you coherent and you good, then I'm gonna let you be grown as hell. You're a grown ass woman. You do what you want. But if you drunk, you best believe anybody know me. I'm not leaving you nowhere.
I'm not leaving.
You got one time to do some fuck shit like that to me. Like we came together, you met a nigga, now I gotta watch you, wait for you. I promise you we won't go out together again.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
And it always comes back to knowing your friends. Because Mia and I, when we go out, we ride together, we leave together. And we good
it's that one, like, they give you that eye contact, I'm ready when you're ready.
Like,
it's like, okay, 1, 2, 3, we out.
You ready to be out? But if you got
a lot of times females be like, yo, I'm going to my boo house later, like, oh, I'm about to go I'm out. Like, okay, well, in that case, I feel like we grown and you do what you do. Right. But if you drunk and you can't make decisions for yourself, then I'm not leaving you. Like, that's just it.
Right. And
I'm not gonna leave you, but we leaving, bitch. You coming with me?
Oh yeah, we leaving. I'm gonna make you go home.
I'm gonna make you go home.
I'll wake up tomorrow and be like, I'm so happy that you made me go home, because I probably would have ended up that somebody else there in bed.
And if you live far away, you might be staying at my house until the next day.
Exactly.
Yeah, sleeping on the couch, bitch. You'll be all right till tomorrow.
So what about? So now let's kind of switch it to a whole nother topic, still friend code. But so what if you have two friends, right? And you like to do things with both of them, but they're not really as close connected with each other, and they end up becoming enemies. And it kind of puts you in the middle. How do you handle something like that? So you're having an event, you want to invite both of them, but you can't because this one is beefing with that one, and it might be an altercation, and it's always putting you in the middle.
Right.
How do you go about handling?
That's a good one. And it's under girl code that we pulled up before. It says never invite an enemy out.
But
I don't invite people. I just be like, I'm going here. This is where I'm going tonight. And then certain people will call me and be like, so who gonna be there? Or might later on ask me who there. But I don't invite nobody no more. Because if you do that, if I invite a certain person, then this person is gonna feel away. If I invite this person, then this person, like, boy, that shit is annoying as hell.
I personally wouldn't
care. I don't invite nobody. I just go.
If my friends are friends with someone that I don't really get along with, and they in the same, and we all at the same event, I wouldn't care. I would know how to just be cool and have fun. Shoot, I'd love to be at a place that somebody don't like me, because I'm gonna turn up even more and make you even more mad. I may be a little extra.
No.
For me, if I don't like you, I can still be in the same room with you. Now, if I'm beefing with you, I'm not gonna make my friend pick. I'm gonna remove myself.
Okay, I respect that.
Liking and beefing is two different things.
Right.
And I'm beefing with their friend, I'm gonna be like, I love you, but I'm not gonna go because my energy is gonna fuck your shit up, and I don't want to fuck your shit up. But if I just don't like you, I don't care for you, oh, I could be in the same room with you. I don't care for you. I respect the fact that y'all friends. I don't care for you. I don't gotta speak to you, but I'm here. But if I'm beefing with you, I'm like, friend, I'm just not gonna come.
Yeah. I mean,
And
I would like to know.
y'all know when I say that shit, it's not to make y'all feel bad. It's because Tina is respecting the fact that Tina know how Tina is, and she love y'all and don't want to fuck y'all shit up. So y'all get that shit like, oh, okay, I'm glad Tina stay home. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that.
That shit can be real straining, like especially when it comes to like marriages and stuff. Like you getting married, you want all your friends to come, but you got these two girls that just can't get right, can't figure it out. Like, I had to limit my friends, sis. So I don't got that many friends no more. My list has come down.
I could be the bigger person for a marriage. That's different. Even if I'm beefing, I can put that shit to the side for my friend's wedding.
But what if that other person don't? Because if you go there, you got all intentions that you gonna be the bigger, you going to ignore this person or whatever. But they come in there and they just doing the most, acting funny or trying to get your friend's attention a little too much, or you know what I'm saying, anything to kind of be spiteful to you. You really don't know how you might handle that. And then I feel like it's the person who's in the middle of it that would have to just kind of have a conversation with each person and say, don't come here on your bullshit, because I know that she ain't gonna do that, and you're not gonna do it, and y'all here for me. So just like, you know what I'm saying, you gotta have that conversation.
Everyone would be mature.
Let me tell you something. As a person that's always in a position where I have to mediate, I'm making a public statement. Those days are over. Choke each other, kill each other. I don't give two fucks. I'm not saying shit.
I'm out of it.
I am tired. Okay. You know how to conduct yourself as a grown woman in any setting, and if you can't do that, that's on you. I'm not your mama. I'm not your babysitter. I ain't doing it.
I said you would feel that everyone would be able to be mature enough to be in the same room, especially if it's like a birthday event and you got both friends there that may not get along. You would hope that they could be mature enough for you, like Fee said, to conduct themselves. Regardless of what's going on.
I think the best thing to do is to kind of cool off. If you keep going around, I don't care. Y'all can be like the bestest friends, and every time y'all go out, it's always something. You gotta let that shit cool down. Like maybe you just doing too much. Y'all need somebody gotta be, you know what I mean? Like, cause nobody wants. The big word is accountability. Like nobody really wants to take accountability for what their position in the situation. Period. So if it's always like that and nobody want to be accountable for it, then you should just be like, you know what? I'm going to be accountable for it, and I'm going to just not be around so I could not have that type of energy around me, because energy it spills onto everybody. Like you could have it be 4 y'all, 5 of y'all, and somebody in their bag or just negative all the time. Everybody going to feel it, like, and it's going to put a damper on you. Like, why even go? If you don't, if you're going to be mad and you're going to be sitting there in your feelings or whatever, why even go?
Face all screwed up.
I'm the person that would say, I got issues, or however, like if my issue is my issue and my friends, and I keep getting into them and they keep trying to tell me about myself about the same thing, I'm going to sit and kind of think about myself. Like, you know what I mean? I'm going to think about everything. I'm not going to keep just pushing the butt like, oh, no, you did this. You like, come on. Like, how old are we?
Yeah.
It's time for you to sit and think like, okay, yeah, I did that. And now I see why this is happening. And if you feel like you're right, then you feel like you're right. But you still got to stand up for yourself and still stay in your position regardless of which way it is. I don't feel like you should just kind of like take yourself out of it all the way without even thinking about the part you played in it. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody play a part in everything. Everything that you go through, y'all have an issue of falling out, somebody fell away. Everybody play a part.
Absolutely. Yeah. Come through, Fee, with those bars on this Sunday.
Because we've been talking about this a lot. Like this is like kind of real serious subject for us, because
I know. It hits home.
You can have the best intentions for somebody, and if they don't understand that, like if they feel like you malicious in any type of way, they will never ever receive that. And then you got to remove yourself from that friendship, because now that shit toxic and it ain't for you. I'm not about to keep doing that.
Killer Flex.
You don't get it. You don't understand that I don't got no vendettas, no nothing, no problem with you. Like we don't even have to be the best of friends. I don't got to talk to you every day. Y'all know who we talk on the phone with and who we don't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all know, like, but we still friends. Everybody just need to be real with themselves. Like, don't be jealous because we've been on the phone for an hour and you don't even like to be on the phone. So but you mad because them two, you think that they're better friends because they've been on the phone, but you didn't even want to be on the phone. But you mad because they was on the phone. Like, come on, y'all.
That's that me. I'm not a me.
That's a needy friend. That's a needy friend.
Or a jealous friend.
A needy and jealous friend. Like,
my motherfucking lady. I could go fucking months without speaking to y'all. I have friends outside of y'all that I've gone that long without speaking to them. But when we reconnect, it's like we never left. I ain't never been a me bitch. Cause I know where we are. I know we don't gotta speak. And if any of y'all get into some shit, I'm a phone call away like ain't shit happened, bro. Like there was no gap, no this, none of that. I don't need that. I don't need that. Pick me. But what about me? I ain't nah, bro. And I can't stand a motherfucker like that.
That's why we've been friends for so long, because we know each other's personalities and everything. Like if we texting and somebody may not respond in a day or so, I'm not going to take it personal and feel like you're not my friend anymore because you didn't respond to my text message. Everybody don't be near their phone like that. And that's where those needy friends come into play. Like, oh my gosh, I text you, you didn't respond. I told you something, you're not there for me. Or I want to come over and you can't hang out with me. Like, if you get too needy, that's just too overbearing.
And if you really know your friend, you know that you're not going to base your friendship off of a reply.
Exactly.
In a timely manner. Like, you won't do that.
Right.
And this is a lot of friends also have like that jealous friend who's jealous if you're close to somebody else, or they feel like they should get priority, or maybe I was here first, or something like that. Like, I can't stand that either.
Yes, the jealousy and the needy friends, that's a lot, and that's overbearing, and that's exhausting, especially if you already have children and you already have significant others. I ain't got time to do all of that. You got to understand your friendships with people. Not saying that you don't care about your friends, but some friends be wanting priority over everything.
When people realize that people do shit with each other, that they do like-minded shit with like-minded people.
Right.
Like, we all got friends. We know that I know what my friends like to do and what they don't like to do. Like, if you don't like, you're not into what I like to do a lot, and I might be doing this all the time. Like, I might want to hang out at the clubhouse and I'm there all night, 2, 3 in the morning, but you don't never be out 2, 3 in the morning. But that's when I go outside.
Well, call me, bitch.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like, and this Ford crew right here that we got here, who be out late night? If anybody out, it'll be me and Tina that'll be out. Mia definitely ain't gonna be out past 2 a.m.
You already know. Nah. 12 o'clock.
Well, when I was in New Jersey, I was
the one that be ready to go home. Now that's why she be driving her own car. Because we
and that's why I ride with Mia, because we be ready to go at the same time.
Exactly. That's what you when you understand. It's not like you leaving me, but I know like this ain't your way. Right. But I'm staying out.
Even like, for instance, like it was a time where you was having something at the house or whatever, and you was like, you know, I don't smoke. I don't smoke cigarettes, anything like that. So I don't really care to be around it. Now, cigarettes, like I just don't care to be around it. I'm not a smoker. And you told me, like, sis, you know what I'm saying? You're really not going to want to come over here because we smoking. And I'm like, you know, you're right. I wasn't mad. I'm like, you're right. I'm just staying my ass home. I'm tired. I put on Netflix. You know what I'm saying? Like, you respect those type of things. You know, if it's some place that the environment is uncomfortable, I don't know a lot of people. I don't want to just go there, you know, Kanika, you there, and I'm running behind you all night because I don't know nobody else in the room, and it doesn't give you a chance to really socialize. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Tina. So it's just like having a friend and just knowing them that well to respect how they are and what they're doing.
Right.
And vice versa.
I never want my friend to adjust themselves because I'm coming around.
Right.
Because now they're not going to be comfortable.
Right.
But you know what, Tina? We kind of adjust ourselves too, because you know, like the stuff, like say if like Chauncey be wanting to go eat sushi. I don't eat sushi. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't want sushi, but I'll go eat sushi with Chauncey because that's like what she want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like we do that. I do that. I like the same with Mia. I go do stuff that I know that she like to do. She doing it, I'm gonna go do that. Like we all do the same things. It's just really, you know,
by choice. That's what I'm saying. I would
exactly.
If I'm coming to chill with y'all. If I'm coming to with you, B, I don't want you to adjust yourself because I'm coming around and I'm doing that. You're doing something I don't. That I feel like that's fucked up. Now, if I want to adjust to be in your space with you, that's different. But for me to come in your space, you shouldn't have to adjust. You get what I'm saying?
Right. But
y'all know I ain't doing that.
Who would feel away if they weren't invited? You have friends that are so needy who would feel a way that if they weren't invited
Somebody
to
slapped
something.
that hoe. It's like, nah.
Get out of here, Chauncey.
Sushi is amazing. I like sushi.
I know we all
love
love
sushi buddies. Nick
And
too.
you know why I keep bringing that up? Because we went to the sushi lounge for Chauncey's birthday, and I had chicken teriyaki. I wasn't eating that shit. That was like, I'm good.
Well,
But they have shrimp tempura. That's fried shrimp.
everywhere
great.
Yeah,
shrimp.
that's what I had. I tried that,
Nice.
and I had the chicken teriyaki, and y'all
If I
ate
don't
raw
like the
food.
Do you got some chicken fingers and French fries?
And
Oh my
yeah,
God.
with Tina with the chicken fingers, she even worse. Okay,
Yo,
so
Tina,
Megan
Chicken
Thee Stallion
fingers
did-
everywhere.
we have to go places with chicken fingers and French fries for Tina. Have to. Have to. We know better. We know better than to go out with her and not. That is not on the menu. Okay.
No matter
Okay.
where y'all go, there's gonna be chicken fingers and French fries. Why? Because kids eat there.
When y'all were just out for her birthday, and I saw the video, and Tina was eating, I was like, I knew her ass was gonna have some damn chicken tenders and fries. That's her go-to all the time.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm
But one thing I do, I like that we take each other out of each other's comfort zone to try and explore different things. Even if you don't like it, we all kind of like do that.
Right.
So even like with Penny, because she don't eat sushi, but she did go out to try to see what it was about. But she tried it, she spit it out. She's like, I ain't eating that. I ain't eating no raw fish. I'm like,
I ain't eating no avocado.
I used to be the same way, but Nick put me on. We both kind of did sushi together.
Yeah, we did sushi together. We really did, and just
Yeah.
tried it and been loving it ever since.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm good on that though. But yeah, that's one thing that I never feel like I got to come out my comfort zone, and I don't ever want nobody around me to feel like they got to do that either. Like, I'm going to be me. So, if you're going to come around me, then you already know what to expect, because I'll be doing the same things, and I'm going to be me. Like, if that's your vibe that night, then it's your vibe. Like, you know exactly what to expect when you go somewhere with me. And it's the same with the rest of y'all and everybody else that I be out with,
So let's
So we don't really have to discuss friend code, but some friendships need to have this discussion, because they go out and people end up getting hurt, and they learn later and they talk about it like, damn, I probably shouldn't have left my friend or whatever. Like, it took us a long time to kind of really feel to know exactly what to do. Like, everybody don't know that.
Don't even read that shit, because y'all know.
No, she did not. She said,
I don't take no request from Chauncey when it's my fucking day.
Oh God!
Oh Lord!
We have a
You
sip on that
don't
one.
matter on my day. My day is my day.
Tina makes that clear every year. Okay.
Every year.
Okay.
And then me, I'm down here in Charlotte, away from you guys, so I'm starting to, develop new friendships. And I know I don't really open up to people, so I'm still trying to figure out new people and figure out my lane, down here as far as the social circle. So that's been a struggle.
So stubborn. You've been down there for 3 years and you still ain't trying to open up to nobody. She was like, they just different. She's like, I'm sorry, I can't. I'm like, Nick, you have to make friends down there.
I'm not gonna meet no random person at this age in my life.
I know you're not.
I don't see that happening. Honestly, I just don't see it happening.
I respect it, but she's just like, nope,
But I try. I've met some great people. I don't want to say I have not met anyone, but I've kind of developed some relationships with some cool folks. So I'm getting there.
I see. I'm proud of you. It was like, even though she was like social, she was like,
Let's do a quick pivot, because we gotta, even though we're not men, we still gotta address the guy code.
Oh, the bro code.
We got some guys in the comments that's willing to give them
bros before hoes.
Bros before hoes. Oh, bro will never start a sentence with hashtag. That's funny.
When in heat of an argument, bro shall accompany a fellow bro to gain victory in a debate. Bro shall reimburse others in a time of need. They really abide by the bros before hoes.
Right.
Don't know about that.
Not behind closed doors, though. Not behind closed doors. They can say that because they have pride and stuff like that. But behind closed doors, they be hurt.
They be crying in the car, don't they?
And they be crying in the car. And the first chance they get, they're gonna get you back. They are. They do that. They spiteful.
So everybody, men and female now, since we did interviews and shit, they was like, oh nah, my dude X off limits, da 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 da. But when we was younger, in our like 20s, mid 20s, even all the way early 20s, it was different. So because dudes never really let a chick, now they do, okay, because niggas are straight bitches right now. But
Dudes be fronting, ain't
dudes
no
never let
fool.
a chick get in between their friendship. So I asked a friend,
Ain't no
and he was
code.
like, that men do. Hey Mo, men do shit like, yo, bro, you still talk to Mia? They're like, nah, I don't talk to Mia no more. They like, so we good? Yeah, bro, go ahead. But if it's, oh, you still talk to Mia? Nah, man, that she did this to me, then that's a no. In so many words, that's a no, because a man
Right.
ain't gonna come out and tell you straight up no. So if it's just, nah, we don't kick it no more, done, then that's okay. Yeah, you got the green light, bro. But if it's a story behind it, or attitude behind it, or feelings and emotions that come out behind it, that's a no.
If it's a long story after the question, then you know they don't really want you to mess with that
Or if
lady.
he make a statement like, man, fuck that bitch, that's a no.
A lot of dudes be saying that they don't care. Like, man, fuck them, and they really do care.
But they really do
They
care.
get mad after they do it. And you know what I'm saying? Or they like, I didn't know you was gonna wife the bitch now.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought you was
oh,
gonna
I know
smash. I
you
didn't
was
know
gonna
she was
like
about
her.
to, you was gonna get pregnant and have the kids with her and do all that.
Because men think they
They
can
had
just be
nothing
so quick
like
to
that.
just smash and dash, but they don't. They be super emotional and in their feelings just like us.
But that makes them seem
Yes,
soft too.
they
Like if they
definitely
do
get they
share that it bothers them or something like that, people look at them like they soft. So they have to kind of uphold that.
Right, exactly.
You see what Chauncey said? Bros
Those
are
are
the
the whole
whole
Bros
shit.
are the hoes,
shit.
share
share hoes
hoes,
and trade hoes.
They do.
Because
That
I
is
feel
so
like
true.
men, I think they tell their friends which ones is off limits and the ones they don't care about. Like,
Right.
I
I
really
think they
think they
do
do
have
have
that
them
conversation.
conversations. Like, I really
Yeah,
don't.
amongst themselves. I know they
Yeah,
always feel like if a friend has a sister, they always majority of the time feel like the sister is off the limits. Like, don't date my sister because I know how you
Yeah.
get down. Sisters are off limits for some bro codes.
They don't listen. Even if they are off limits, they don't listen. They still kind of sneak around and do what? What happens to the friendship?
Yeah, because you got
Right,
DMs
right.
and PMs and all of this other stuff, and inboxes and inbox messages,
Wait,
and they
you said
still
DMs
trying
and
it.
PMs?
Yeah,
What's PMs?
private
Oh,
messages.
right.
You could,
yeah,
you know what?
yeah,
You
yeah,
could even. I was playing Words with Friends. You could even DM people on Words with Friends.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yo, you
Oh,
can
they
send
taking it
messages
that far?
anyway.
You trying to DM
You can
or
send
words with friends?
private messages on Words with Friends.
They
Like,
know
you would
that.
never, like, they don't even got to talk on the
saying
messenger. They can
just
talk
don't
on
want
the
to seem
games.
soft because of the feel. Yeah, that's true, Mo.
She was wifey status. They just don't know.
They just don't want to seem soft because they feel
Yeah.
that's not true.
Oh, real quick, back to that drunk shit, real quick. Now this is a fucked up friend, okay? This is a fucked up
Oh,
friend.
real friends don't leave they drunk friends behind.
I'm sorry, that's funny.
Oh, they done weakened that Bernie's him.
It's time
That's
to go.
funny.
Word, they really did.
Why would you do that to your friend?
They
That's
want him to be
hilarious.
included in all the photos because maybe he that needy friend who would feel away if he was there and not included in any other pictures, even though he was drunk as hell.
They ain't right.
They
No,
have
we
to
be
teach them
doing
a lesson.
that.
Don't get like this again. This
Exactly.
happens to you.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. I'm sorry.
It is fun. It's fun
Okay,
and funny.
if a bro asks another bro to keep a secret, he shall take that secret to his grave. This is what makes bros not chicks.
Men talk more than women.
I was about to say they the real chatty patties,
Who the
okay?
hell made that?
They the real chatty patties. They chat the most. They do the most pillow talking.
Yes, they do.
Okay.
They do. They can't wait to say, babe, guess what? Such and such and such and such. And then they're like, they ain't keeping that secret.
Nick, you definitely just said something. So I always go by this shit. I don't know if anybody else goes by it, but everybody has a friend. Do y'all know what that means when they say everybody has a friend?
The one friend they tell everything to.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So let's say, hypothetically speaking, the Lullas, we are friends, but everybody got a friend.
Mhm.
So let's say your other friend is your husband, your other friend is your boyfriend, your other friend is a parent. Your secret that you disclose, that we disclose within each other, gets put out there to that friend. That's what that means by everybody has a friend.
I don't do that
I
though.
don't do that. I was gonna say I don't do
I
that
don't.
either.
I'm not a pillow talker like that. You know, if it's
Nope.
a general thing, but if you tell me something that's a secret that you confided in me, I'm not gonna lay down to my guy and be like,
First of all,
Facts. I don't operate like that either.
mm-mm.
If my friend is telling me something in confidence, I'm not sharing every single thing
Yeah,
that my
I
friends
do
and I
that.
talk about with my spouse. And we've been together a long time and we chill and we talking. Yeah, everybody know him, but my friends' deep dark secrets, I'm not sharing that. I don't
So
do that. That pillow
But
talk
Tina,
is
I do understand what you're saying because
right.
in a lot of cases, you're right. Everybody do have that friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when it comes to relationships, normally that's like your other best friend, your spouse.
Right.
hmm
So I get
Right.
what you're saying with that.
so would there be like a code word to say like, okay, best friend, I'm about to tell y'all something. Don't tell nobody. But if they don't say don't tell nobody,
Certain, you should know better with certain things. Like I should want to tell y'all not to
But
tell it.
you know what you can talk about and what you can't. Like, you know what I hate though when it comes to that. Like when people, like if you tell, like you got different friends and you telling your, like one friend tell you something and then you go tell your other friend about their business and like with the same thing that you saying, even with if it's not a guy, it could be another person, like another homie, like another homegirl or whatever. Like you really shouldn't even be doing that. I talk to
right?
y'all, even if we talking 101, like whatever me and you talked about, I don't get on the phone with me and be like, yeah, this such and such is going through this or whatever. I'd rather her tell you. And then we can all
Right.
talk about it if we all gonna talk about it because, 9 times out of 10 you probably know already anyway.
Right.
But they just wanted my opinion about it. They probably, they talking to me about it.
But
It's
that's
not
what
for
I
me
like
to
about
go.
our relationship is that like Tina will call me or Nick or one of y'all and you'll have a one-on-one conversation about a topic or how that person's feeling. I'm not gonna jump on the phone with people like, yo, Tina this. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
it's not necessary because certain things you could come to me with and certain things you may feel like you can't. So you might feel like you can relate more to Kanika or Chauncey or Nick.
Right.
But everybody don't have that type of respect. They can't wait to get on the phone and call somebody to tell somebody.
Like, girl, guess what happened? Chauncey, 9 times out of 10, I forgot what you told me right after you said it. But yeah, bitch, I ain't opening my heart to your ass because you ain't even gonna remember.
You know what I'm saying? Well, you even listening?
But that goes back to Run the World. The one friend, she didn't even know that Whitney cheated until Whitney came and told her. She's like, wait, what? You don't know?
Mm-hmm.
So they kept that, to themselves.
Right, but
until
they still had that bond though where she expected her to know.
Right.
Yeah, she
Right.
did.
That she
Right?
did.
They that circle of friends, it's like if I tell Mia something, it's expected, not expected, but I'm just using hypothetical.
Right.
Yeah,
Hypothetical.
I know you don't do that, but
Right.
I expect you to probably tell Nikki and Kanika and Chauncey because maybe I didn't want to play telephone and tell everybody and only wanted to say it one time. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's how I Run the World. That's how their friendships are.
Right.
So it was like, what? You ain't know my secret? Such and such ain't tell you? No,
Right.
bitch, she didn't tell me. So it's like, and then you go to that friend, well, bitch, why you ain't tell her that I told you? You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I mean, it depends on the situation. It depends on what y'all talked about. Like, if it's something that would involve all of us and something that we all do talk about, yeah, then we talk about that. But if it's something like this, like really specifically about you that you didn't want everybody to know, then it's not for your friends to go and talk about. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
definitely.
depends on what y'all talking about, what the situation is, because we know what we all could talk about and what some stuff we don't even know about. I don't know everything.
Every friend serves a purpose, right? So when you want that
Absolutely.
friend that's not going to take your side, that's going to be raw and uncut, you got one of those. When you got that friend that's going to be your cheerleader and be like, you right, you got that friend. When you got a friend that wants you to be level-headed and say, you need to take a step back, da-da-da-da-da-da. And then you got that friend that be like, it's you, but it's you in a nice way. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like, it's you in a nice way. So, I mean, every friend serves a purpose, and even a group of friends got friends outside of that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like,
Very true.
It's every, like, I have a group outside of y'all. Yo, Fee, you got a group outside of us, this and the third. But then that's where the respect level has to come in too, because there's friends that get jealous of outside friends. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Sometimes I felt away. You know, I gotta keep it a buck. Like,
That's natural.
but until you get used to that outside group, or get on board and become friends with them too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
But
is.
You know, I'm always trying to get everybody to be one big old happy family. It don't always work like that for me, but you know, it
I learned
benefits
that
me.
the hard way. Not to mix
It
crowds.
helps me.
Like I learned certain crowds the hard way. You know what I'm
That
saying?
is true, Mia.
A lot of my friendships I made from another friend. Like a lot of friends that I'm real close with, like I met from through somebody else. I didn't actually have that one-on-one encounter, you know, meeting you, but I might have met you through somebody else, and I think you might be cooler than the person that introduced us. We end up being more friends than that person because, you know, I feel your vibe. Like it's all about, you know, I think everything it happens for a reason. It's just meant to happen. People that you meet, people you come across. But everybody is just not your fucking friend, man. I can't say that more than like not. I feel like I meet you, we could be cool, we chill, we acquaintance. Y'all got to bring that back, normalize that because it's okay to be an acquaintance. You don't have to be friends with everybody. You don't have to be in every circle. You don't have to be in every situation. You don't have to be there. Like, and it took me a while to learn that because I always wanted to be around a lot of different things. And you know what I'm saying? I felt like if one particular set of friends was doing something and this other set of group was doing something, I wanted to be everywhere. And I felt the way if you didn't invite me or whatever, but I'm okay with not being invited on everything. I'm cool. I go wherever I'm with what I want to do. I'm gonna do it, whatever. Like I'm okay with not being invited to certain things because everything ain't for everybody.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Real.
And that's how we feel.
Tell God, Chauncey. God already know.
Right. Chauncey bringing the Lord on Sunday, okay?
See, no, I feel like that. Y'all know it take a lot for me to tell y'all stuff. The Lord know a lot of my business. By the time I tell y'all, it done happened a long time ago. It's a while, it's really bothering me, and I need input. And then I tell you,
right.
y'all know, it's hard for me to talk like that.
So let's pivot to this kind of friend. Right here.
My crush likes my best friend. And the worst part is that she likes him back.
Don't be hating. Don't be hating.
I mean, he's just not for you, boo. Yeah, he's just not for you.
Yeah, he's just not into you.
Like that movie, he just not that into you.
Yeah.
So them two people ain't gonna be friends no more. That's gonna mess their whole friendship up. Because girls don't even know how to let that go. Just a crush, they be still feeling some type of way like they belong to them or something.
That's because
how you claiming somebody that ain't?
I mean, they be really claiming them. Y'all know how it be.
Yeah, how you claiming someone that is not yours?
Or like I talked to him when we was in second grade. If that was your second grade boyfriend and we 35, sis, you gotta let it go. You can't be claiming.
That was my crush when I was 12. I liked him when I was in middle school.
That wasn't real.
Y'all could just be out like, oh, yo, he cute. Oh yeah, he tried to holler at me 2 weeks ago.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you didn't holler at him back, then why the fuck you telling me he trying to holler at you? Clearly you ain't want him 2 weeks ago. So now that I think he cute, he relevant.
It's a problem. And that circles back to a jealous friend.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to really give that friend, it's like, are you really rocking with me? Like, you really bothered by this? Not trying to diminish your feelings, but to really want to ruin a friendship over something like that would be a bit extreme.
I believe it's real extreme, but it happens all the time. That type of stuff happens a lot, or a lot of times when, you know, you just around people and they'll see a particular guy liking you or talking to you a little too much, and they just volunteer that information to you that, yeah, he tried to talk to me before, but I faded him or whatever. Okay. Like,
so he talking to me now? What, bitch?
If you faded him, like,
you didn't like him, all right. Or he a clown, or you know how many times somebody tell you that he a clown and don't even know him just so you don't talk to him because he like you.
Exactly.
He might not be a clown for me, a clown for you. Like, we're not the same.
Yeah, like.
Or what about that friend that does stuff to get like extra attention? You know what I'm saying? Like You have that friend that always gotta be extra just because she's just craving like that attention.
Craving
In
attention.
this type of situation with a guy that, you know, she said, oh, I talked to him before. You just gotta be the center of attention. That shit is so annoying.
Or if you out with a friend and she like, no guy's trying to talk to me. I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Attention seeking. Like trying to just put it hard. Like we here chilling. We not even looking for guys. We just
having
out
a good
having fun. Oh, nobody looking at me.
Hey,
I'm
sit
ready to
your
go.
hot
This
ass
place is
down,
whack.
girl.
Oh, they're not buying his drinks. It's whack in here. Girl, don't you have a job?
Yeah. Yo, Mia, what do we always do when we go out? We start blowing money fast.
Yeah, oh my goodness. We always do. And we have a good time. The next day,
We
like,
do.
yeah, no, we shouldn't have did
Like,
that.
we just ordered
We
all of
overdid
this. We overdid it because we never
Oh,
look
you
at somebody
overdid
to
it.
buy us no drink, okay?
No.
We do that all the time.
I have a friend who always wanted to go out, like, what you doing? Da-da-da-da-da, call me up, what I'm doing. But then when she was doing something, she would never hit me.
Oh, I got a lot of friends like that, T.
What's that about? So I wasn't just like a friend.
I didn't pay it any attention, right? And
Talk about
I
it.
up all the time. Like, my friend, she's so pretty. Because, you know, I love Biggie. I love y'all cute. And somebody pointed out a stranger that know me, but I said that scenario. They said, she's jealous of you. I said, not my friend. Like, because I never looked at it like that. Not my friend. She's jealous of you. Nah, bruh. How you figure? She only want to go out with you, with your places, but when she go out, she don't invite you there. Because she feel like...
See, that could mean something else, too. That could mean something else. That could mean that she feel like you don't even belong there. She could feel you don't belong in that type, like, you know, like you could have a whole different type of conversation about that. That'd be a whole another hour when you talking about that. But if somebody calls you a lot and they want to come where you at all the time, but they don't never invite you, it could be because they either kind of like embarrassed of what type of person you are, or they don't want you around. They're different kind of friends or whatever they be doing on the side or whatever. Like, that's a lot in my life that they'll call me to come about where I'm at. When they want to do ratchet shit or chill or go to the bar and chill, or they want to dance or whatever they want to do, drink, get drunk, and not be judged. But they don't want to call me to ask me to come out with them because, you know what I'm saying? Because they probably feel like I'm a little hood for them, or however you might. Don't even know that. Not particularly me. I'm just saying that's how people do. I'm not speaking for me myself, period. But I'm just saying, like, because you know me, I can adapt to any type of situation. We gonna go out. We doing brunch early. Everybody want to get dressed. I can do that too, and I can do the after hour on the late night at 2 a.m. too. Like I can do that. But a lot of people feel like some people don't fit in certain situations, so they won't invite them. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it could be that way, or they could be jealous of you and think that you're gonna take the shine off of them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It could be both ways, but they could really be embarrassed by what they might think that you're capable of doing or whatever.
In this case, no matter where she goes, she don't invite me.
So maybe it is a slight jealousy because you may steal a shine from her, and she sounds like she got her own insecurities. That if she can't have her fly ass friend pop up with her,
type. I don't be in
that part. So
I be the quiet one, like
yeah, you the quiet one, but your aura attracts people. So she must know that and may feel a way about that. And
so what if you going on, like, if you go into like a ballroom party or whatever, like, would you invite your homegirl Waukesha to a ballroom party?
Of all names,
yeah, because Waukesha, she might be like your main, like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all chill how y'all chill, but Waukesha wear lime green hair, and like Waukesha got, like, you know what I'm saying? She do.
Hey, Adrian.
She live how she live, and that wouldn't fit this type of party and these people that you know or whatever. Like, but that's still your best friend, and y'all rock out how y'all rock out. But she got lime green hair or whatever else the case may be, and her name is Waukesha, and like,
well,
are you going to invite her and take her?
Waukesha better put her ball gown on and put her lime green hair up in a bun and come with me to this event.
Like, if you my ace boom, cool.
But what if she's incapable of doing that? You know, some people don't. You can't take everybody everywhere.
But you
You
always
really
you
can't.
have to know how to conduct yourself in different type of
if you
settings.
my
I mean,
Right.
if you don't, like you said, then different strokes for different folks. Then I'm not gonna invite Markeisha if that's not her thing. That's obviously is not her thing.
Yeah, if it's not her thing, then I wouldn't put her in that situation.
There's a
Yeah.
difference. There's a difference, meaning that could be if I invite her and that's not her thing, I'm gonna give her the option to uninvite herself. If she wants to experience that type of environment because she probably never been in it before, I'm gonna doctor her up for it. I'm not just gonna be like, oh, I'm not just gonna shut
You
her
can't
out
go.
automatically. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you definitely got to
And
put
she
some
might
work in
come
for
with me
her,
that one
so
time,
she don't
and she
embarrass
like,
herself
okay,
going outside.
right. She like, oh, I came with you that one time, and she could be like, I like the shit. So now I might change up my look for certain events, or she could say, I came with you, I had a good time, but that's not really my thing. And moving forward, I know not to invite her to something like
Right.
that. But I'm not gonna automatically cancel Christmas on her ass without her
Right.
getting to try it first.
But see, that goes back to your
Yeah,
situation.
because you know people that ain't experienced things.
Your friend never even
Right.
got the opportunity to not like where she wasn't, inviting you to. She never even tried it. So that kind of goes back to the friend that you were saying that don't invite you to stuff.
What did Chauncey say? He sounds like the friend that likes to do ghetto shit but thinks they're not ghetto. Then us ghetto.
What?
First of
What?
all,
Be quiet, yo. What are you talking about tonight?
listen,
Let me do a disclaimer, y'all. Chauncey is a white girl in a black girl's body. Yeah, I said it.
you know how I feel? That word ghetto, it got different meanings. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm unapologetically ghetto. If you want to call me ghetto, like I do what I like, but I'm not ghetto. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know how to just say it. I don't know how to put it or whatever. I do what I like, I don't know. Everybody do their own thing. And y'all know me and I know y'all.
Ghetto, because
Let's
ghetto
define
has a
ghetto.
ghetto has a negative connotation behind it.
Yeah,
that's
but it
how white
shouldn't be.
people-
Like,
That's how we
I don't
are
think that
perceived.
ghetto should be bad all the time. It don't
Yes,
always
but
have to be. That don't just because it's ghetto don't mean it had to be bad. Like, it had to be negative. It could have been a good ghetto. Like,
We don't even need to use that
I
to
don't think
describe
ghetto is a
ourselves.
bad
We will
word.
label as that. We will label as ghetto. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to describe ourselves as that anymore. Why?
Yes, it has a negative connotation behind it, and the whites be so quick to call us ghetto just because we're black. So we honestly
I think
should
that
call
brainwashes a
ourselves
lot
that
of black
word.
people. I think that brainwashes a lot of people to feel like ghetto is a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Because if you really will admit the fact that you went somewhere that somebody considered to be ghetto and you actually had fun, then y'all wouldn't be sitting here saying that it's such a bad thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, we
because
couldn't even
when you
use that
realize
word.
that you want to be exactly who you are and you be you, but you went and you did some hood shit, but it was fun because that's what you like to do. That don't mean it's bad or negative. That's just what you like to do. You know what I mean? Sometimes you could go somewhere. Huh?
Exactly. No, go ahead, Fee.
Go ahead, Fee.
Yeah, that's just what I'm saying. Though ghetto is not necessarily a bad thing, and it could be like a lot of people are brainwashed to think like, oh, I'm not going. Like some stuff could be like real, like you know what I'm saying, trash. Like it could be like if you say Phoebe going to ghetto shit, you could say that. But do I be at trashy events where it just be all kind of craziness and you know what I mean? Somebody about to get robbed today, they shoot and like you'll never catch me there. You know what I'm saying? But
I don't think you're ghetto. I don't think you're ghetto at all.
I don't believe it. But what about
I'm just saying, ghetto ain't a bad thing. Like I live in the ghetto, like you know what I'm saying, and I'm okay with that. And it's different for you when you look at that situation in different ways. Like, oh man, I can't live like you know what I'm saying. You could still be friends with somebody that lives a certain way because that's just what they're used to, what works for them. You know what I'm saying? Me living up. I grew up in the suburbs and I grew up in the hood too. But as a grown up, I chose to live where I chose to live for my own comfortability. But that shouldn't judge the type of friend I am because I still am who I am, regardless of where I live. So, but if somebody's saying, "Oh, nah, I'm not inviting her because she live in the ghetto or she be doing ghetto stuff," because you feel like that's how I am because you think you know me, you know, because everybody be saying we friends. Then they're gonna say that.
That's that person's problem. That's that person's problem. If they want to not invite you to something because they are perceiving you the wrong way, then they don't know you and they're not your friend.
So what about this? So what about that judgmental friend? So you have a friend, you know, good friend, always there for you, you know, got things going on, you know, well for themselves and always, you know, your biggest cheerleader, but they're extremely judgmental with everything that you say and do, or your other friends? What about those?
It's just judging
they don't
everything
come
you do
around me.
negatively, like judging everything in a negative way.
Everything you do, they always just have to
That
critique.
bitch in the comments. That bitch in the comments.
First of all, somebody post Tracy comment because I know she made one.
Let me, Tracy over there right now like this.
Oh, she going mad.
You know, like that name on the laptop, like, oh no, this bitch didn't.
Oh my God, that was funny.
Gonna kill me.
Well, then you got a friend like that, you be like, bitch, shut up. I'm telling you how I feel about something. I'm not telling you, I'm not asking for your advice for you to judge me.
But they just not even so. Sometimes it's not judging. They like literally are critiquing everything that you do.
Every little thing.
Everything.
Yeah, some people they don't hear from me.
Now she mad.
I do. Right? I be doing just
That's
fine
a
without
calm
them.
response.
Yeah, that was super calm. I thought we was getting it back. The judgmental friend only gets 20% of me.
Ooh,
that's what Nick J said. They're not gonna.
That's
know
exactly
me.
how I feel.
Mm.
That's exactly how I feel. I don't even tell nobody stuff just so you can't judge me. I'd rather not. I'll keep it to my damn self.
Yeah, that's true. And that's
Thanks.
how you got to know what you share with certain friends. If you feel like every time you share something to them, be it a damn, oh, I'm going to the store to buy these shoes. Well, why you buying those shoes? You know, even if it's something so small, you got to know who to share
She's
that
in
with.
the comments. She talk about my nails long. She talk about my hair all the time.
She said Tina can't wipe her ass because her nails too long.
She like my wig look like a helmet.
Oh my God.
Yo, she called Tina Baby Hulk.
Well, Tina, no. She is the Hulk.
Yeah, I'm gonna own that.
She loved Hulk.
She was like, Tina is the Baby Hulk. I'm like, oh shit.
What about a friend who, let's say you met someone and you have a friend and they were already close friends with someone else and they had a falling out with that friend. So then they started to get, kind of close to you and y'all sort of got close after falling out with the other friend. Then her and that friend gets back together and she sort of puts you to the side.
Phony shit.
Phony, right?
Phony as hell.
That go into the phony friend category, right?
And I call a spade every single time. I'm like, I'm doing this some bullshit. She only talking to you because she mad at me. You know that shit, right?
Right.
Chance, you mad because you don't go get your nails done or your hair done, ho. Shut the hell up.
Oh, Lord.
Yo,
I thought we were speaking the words.
I feel like I could really do without people putting me in the middle and stuff like that too. Like I'd rather not even be. Don't even call me at all. Like a lot of people get mad at me though, because y'all know I might answer that first call and let you come out and hang out with me, whatever. But then after that, I don't even be answering my phone. I'll be like, no, I could smell all of that type of stuff a mile away. And I don't got time.
It was
Nobody
never
trying to use
a
me
bond that they were trying to form with you. It was just sort of feeling
right. But you can see through that. I feel like you can really see through that, and you just deal with it accordingly. Because you know damn well this person ain't been calling you.
I'm in the car.
You definitely got to deal with it accordingly.
They're only trying to hit you up because they want to hang out, and you know the bullshit. They don't check on you. They don't say, "Hey, how you doing? How was your day? How was your weekend? Oh, what you doing? What you doing this weekend?"
I can count on my thumb how many times somebody to be calling to check up on me. Because you know the stronger people, the people that be handling their business, people don't be checking up on them. Like we be going through that. People don't do that. I don't even expect it.
Kanika ask because Kanika don't respond.
And you know I'm always
to not being a phone friend though. I don't like to sit on the phone. It's annoying.
Kanika hours is from 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. Do not call her during the day. Okay, she's been.
If it's textable, y'all. I'm the person that's if it's textable, we go text all day. I see it, I'm gonna respond back when I see it. But to sit on the phone, because I'll probably either be on the phone already or like I don't know. And then I hate when it's time to hang up. That's why I don't like getting on the phone.
None of y'all.
I suck at responding on time. Y'all know that. I really
Tina, you don't answer the phone, Tina. You don't answer the phone, sis. What you talking about?
And Tina always
you don't answer the phone.
I call right back. I'm the person y'all gonna call at 3 a.m. if some shit happens. Cause I'm up.
Yeah, she always say that. She like,
you
if I'm in
gonna
an
call back.
emergency, I'm not calling y'all bitches because y'all don't answer y'all phone. She always say
We all
that.
suck at that.
I might be asleep. I'm
We
your
all suck at that.
nocturnal friend.
Yeah, we do. We are bad at that.
I respond
But we
next
know that
day,
within
like,
each other.
what happened? Y'all gotta catch me up.
Me
With-
Yeah,
respond
you
to
text
me
Tina
at- by that
But if
time,
you text Tina at normal hours, like 8, 9 a.m., she's not going to answer. She's going to respond back like at 11:30, 12 o'clock because she sleep. Like she be knocked out.
Yeah, she
So
said she
those
does not
hours
call
later,
her
she
friend.
like, oh yeah, hey, we done had 80,000 text messages between 7 a.m. because me would be up at the crack of dawn anyway.
I do.
Yep, and
So
I'll be up early. We the early risers. That's when you can catch us.
Mm-hmm.
But late night, I'm asleep.
I'm there too.
But we all obviously 2 decades of friendship. We know that you ain't got no business acting like that after 25.
Right, like you should. Everything should just be like we going out, we hanging out, we hang out, we go home. Like
Yes,
it shouldn't even be
Nicole.
argument. Oh, whatever. Like I'm too old for that shit. I'm tired of it.
Yeah, that rebound friend. That's not a
Yeah,
real
I
friend.
agree
That's
with
whack.
Jen. That rebound friend, you
Chauncey,
just
your
erase that
drunk
shit.
ass be up too. Get the fuck out of here.
She sure do be up.
I ain't Tina.
She can stay up. I mean, nodding off sometimes. We be hanging out, and I'm like, damn, y'all gotta keep this together. I can't let her outdo me. I be talking with one eye open like this.
That's why I don't like mom hanging out with me because I know how to go home.
And
I will
Chauncey
go
is
home.
definitely fronting because Chauncey will break day with your ass.
Yes,
Okay,
she
I
does.
know how to go home. When I'm tired, if I feel like I'm about to go to sleep, I'm going home. Or if we on the phone too long, I'm hanging up. That's why people be like, all right, I can chill with you. Because you ain't got to be like, so what you about to do me?
I go to sleep on everybody. If I'm tired and I'm missing, you just know that I went to go lay down.
Yeah, Mia will definitely fall asleep.
I will walk off in the middle of company and go to sleep.
I'm that friend that know when to hang the fuck up. I'm like, Mia, you sound tired. All right, bye. Unlike somebody else.
Yo.
You be like, I'm tired. She's like, nah, I gotta. She's like, wait a minute.
We getting an earful tonight, okay?
An earful.
We already know we get told off.
Look, I got this ready because I'm gonna need it when we hang up. When we get off.
Okay. I'll have mine ready too.
Do not disturb. I ain't getting shit.
You better get on.
You better get on. Don't leave us hanging.
You starting it. Yes, exactly. I do call you when the sun rises. I do. Because I like to talk on my way to work. So as I'm going to work, I like to talk to y'all. But after that, I disappear for the rest of the day.
That is true.
All right, I got one last question for y'all. So what about if somebody's like one of your friends, like their boyfriend or girlfriend is calling you asking you stuff about them? Like, you know, maybe it could be a good way, like maybe they asking you for information to try to do something surprisingly to them. Or they probably just trying to call and confide in you. Like, would you be the one that somebody's spouse could call and ask you stuff about your friend and you'll give them good feedback? Or like, would you even talk to them?
No, I give good feedback.
Yeah, I do.
Yep, same here. I agree with that. I don't have no problem with reaching out to spouses on my end.
Yeah.
Because I'll do that. Like, Mia, listen to me, or I don't know, or somebody may hit up my spouse for some advice here or there.
Yeah,
so I don't have no issues with that.
Like, you mean like somebody call me to ask about you type shit?
Were they planning?
Yeah, like if like say if my man call you and be like, I'm trying to do something for her or whatever, and I want to, like, would you help him do a whole bunch of secretive stuff without telling me?
Hell yeah!
Oh, hell yeah!
Okay, and then what about the other way when he's asking you stuff about me that maybe you know that I don't want him to know?
Well, you know, we would know what not to say.
I'm telling him shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, what you do?
Yeah, we never cross the line.
There has to be boundaries. There always has to be
boundaries.
Like that.
You got to know the boundaries.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. Boundaries and the relationship you have with the person.
Okay, I got one for you. I'm friends with Flex. I'm friends with Nick, right? When Nick and Flex got into a relationship and they got married, what I do, Nick, every time I wanted like a male advice, I would call Nikki, ask Nikki where Flex at. She'd be like, he right here. And I say, put me on speaker. And I would speak to the both of them together.
Yeah. That is true.
All the time. Because I don't even have no issue talking to both of them at the same time. It's nothing that he can't know, that she can't know. So I was like, yo, I'm gonna talk to both of y'all. But I once they got married, I would never call Flex outside of Nikki. Everything got to go through Nikki first. So I would just speak to them on speakerphone together.
That's respectable.
Yeah, that's respectful. Although I wouldn't care if you called them without me. But that's just me. But I understand being respectful. I get it.
I
but
haven't
that's
spoken to Flex by himself since him and Nick.
I know. long time. And I know that's honestly how it's been since then. If you want to call for anything, it's really both of us on speakerphone. Boundaries and respect.
I really don't plan on being on the phone with none of y'all men to talk about nothing personal unless they planning something for y'all. If you ain't planning shit, we ain't got shit to talk about, bro.
Yeah, don't be calling my friend. I need to talk to you.
I mean, I can see if I was there. Exactly. If I was there for a situation that happened, and then I would talk to him on the side and be like, yeah, whatever. Cause try to help him get a clear understanding of what he missing out on my friend, or what he don't know. You know what I mean? Right. Or what he ain't seeing, or what we see, or whatever. Right. But
exactly, if something happened and you want to give input. Oh gosh, you should have told.
Let me tell you something. She forgot that I don't gotta even acknowledge her shit. Let's on it right now. If we hang up, that bitch sipping some yak. It's like, nah, let me stop.
Good night.
Mia, like,
I think that we pretty much got friend code down to a T, y'all. But I'm glad that we had this week, so we can kind of give some insight to other females or other friends who, may have some questions or whatever concerns about what they should do in situations or going out with friends, or because everybody don't know how to be a friend. Like, that's how I feel. I feel like you're not born just knowing how to be a friend to somebody. And it's okay to just not trying to have all of these friends. I got a lot of people that probably feel like I'm their friend. You know what I'm saying? But they're not a friend to me, or not somebody that I would call and confide in, or none of that. But I can be a good listener or something to you. You could be a different type. You can always be a friend to other people who you may not necessarily need that in your life, but you should always just, be your best person. Look out for people. People be battling things, you just never know. So I'm always there for them, but I don't want people to feel like, they have some type of disclaimers on me or something like that. I feel like you gotta, you know who your friends are, like.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And that's not everybody.
If you don't know, that's on you. That's personal.
Yeah, that sounds like a you problem.
You got some learning to do and growing to do.
You don't know who the fuck your friend is.
Yeah,
I know my motherfucking lullas. Fuck that shit. Can't nobody tell me nothing.
Everything just boils down to respect. Like, people be demanding respect from people they don't deserve it from or give it to. You know what I'm saying? Or even know like that. Like,
right.
You can't expect people to respect certain shit that you feel like they should just because you feel that way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's what it is.
Everybody don't feel the same way you do. Everybody don't have the same principles and morals that you do. So you can't hold everybody to that.
Right.
Yeah.
Love for life, long time. Love is long time, okay?
So
we can have this friend code talk without any issues. Well, Chauncey is going to curse us out when we get off it.
Oh, I'm going to get into words.
Oh, you know you're going to get into words.
I got to do an exam, so I ain't joining it.
And don't forget our asking for a friend. Yes.
Yeah.
Send us those emails.
Yes, send in those letters, please. I wish somebody would send in a letter so we could read it. I really, really would love for y'all guys to do that, so we could read a letter off on our next show and give y'all the best advice, because we all are psychologists in our other lives.
Okay.
It's anonymous. Your name will not be said. So
For real, we won't say any of that.
we won't say
Not the
no
email
names.
address, nothing. We just gonna read the letter and give our honest opinion.
And give our input.
So,
send them in. We
save that
appreciate
email address. Hit us up, y'all.
So, what's your closing remarks?
Well, this was a good show. I'm glad we got a lot off our chest. And when it comes to friend codes, I think it's a topic that we can all relate about. And even I had a recent incident that just kind of made me question certain things within my friendship. So,
oh, bitch, I'm gonna call you later. You need to tell me, but go ahead.
I already know. But so I thought it was a great show. And B, what you think?
B.
Closing remark.
All right,
Nikki, closing remark.
I think it was a great show too, and I just feel like. Oh, you said Nick? I think you said Fee.
No, I said
you got a little bit lazy. I ain't here. I'm sorry.
No, go. We'll go.
Oh, see? Oh my goodness. All right. Just be the friend that you want. That's it. Just be the friend that you want. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's all I got.
That part.
Go ahead, Nick.
Yes, I agree with that. Be the friend that you want, and just know your boundaries and know what you are comfortable with. And if something is not comfortable for you, you need to speak on that, because you matter too, and you need to be comfortable as yourself before you could be the best friend to someone else. So know your boundaries. Know if something makes you uncomfortable, you got to let that be known. I'm starting to learn that being down here. Everybody don't rock with you the same. That's why I don't want to make no new friends like that, okay? Because I ain't trying to get to know too many new people, because everybody don't understand who you are. And starting over at an older age and trying to get to know people differently is a challenge. So be comfortable in who you are. And if something is not the most comfortable for you, you got to let that be known. Use your voice. Mm-hmm. Tina. Shorty and y'all owe me the one who's
you need to just you her comment.
So I gotta give the MVP tonight to motherfucking Fee.
Absolutely. With the bars.
Bitch, bars.
Yep.
Bars.
I drank a whole bottle of wine messing with y'all. Y'all know I don't even drink this shit. Look at this.
Came through with the bars tonight, okay?
At least
Flex just said that too.
You know how I'm passionate about this. I got a lot more, but I'm just gonna hold that.
You need to share that shit.
But I love who love me. I know that. Ain't no more trying to make no friends. I don't give a damn about nobody. If you don't, I'm gonna be the friend that I want, and I love who love me. Period. Life too short.
So my closing remark is, I'm the blunt ass fuck your feelings friend. I mean, I care about
Blunt as hell.
When I say fuck your feelings, I need you to understand the raw and uncut. That's what I mean by fuck your feelings. Because I don't like to dance around, because I feel like you're not going to get the full effect of what's going on if I dance around that shit. It's fucked up, but sometimes it's appreciated, but most of the time it's fucked up or whatever. But it's always coming from a place of love. But that's just me. Bitches out here, stop claiming dick that ain't yours. If you moved on with your life, that dick ain't yours no more. Move the fuck on. That's just me. I can't speak for nobody else or whatever. For me, I don't give a fuck if my friends date my ex, because he's my ex and I'm over him. Like, I don't give a fuck.
That speaks for me too.
Will I respect my friend?
Want to date somebody one of y'all
How
has
they
sex with?
feel? Yes, I'll respect my friend and how they feel. But me personally, if that's my ex, I don't give a fuck. Like, it's not that many men out here. It's a whole bunch of women out here. We outnumber the men. That might be the love of your life. That wasn't my soulmate, but that he might be yours. Go right on ahead. Your thing. That's what I got to say. And Chauncey,
that's being grown.
You
ain't nobody grown out here. It's a lot of still young kids.
Chauncey, we can.
Yes, everybody's not grown.
Boo boo, kitty, boo boo.
No, they're not.
Okay.
All right, guys.
All right, good night.
It's been real.
It's been real. Chill. We just talking. Don't be offended. Don't be a bad friend.
We're gonna see y'all in our group on tomorrow, Monday.